Greetings, my name is Stephen Holliday and this is the EB-Fresh website plan. EB-Fresh Farm to Skin Spa. EB-Fresh is a farm to skin spa that is located in Atlanta, Georgia. This company specializes in making skincare products that are 100% natural with fresh ingredients from local farms. 3 primary website tasks. Task 1, educate customers on what farm to skin means. Task 2, inform customers of the types of spa packages that we offer. And Task 3, provide product information. Website design. The colors of the website. The strengths are the colors match the feeling of pure and natural like the company's ideas. The weaknesses. There needs to be more contrast with the headings of sections. The feedback over buttons needs to show brighter colors for better indication of the button. For instance, if you look at the screen here, notice how we need a little bit more feedback from the menu options at the top when we scroll past them. We can see that they do light up green, however, we'll get to that in just a minute. This right here needs to have more contrast. It looks nice, but the main title, EB-Fresh Farm to Skin Spa, blends into the background and should be able to stand out a lot more. Perhaps adding maybe something behind it that's darker to use the white letters for the text, or just make the text itself a totally different color to pop out. My recommendation would be something like gold or yellow. Navigation. The strengths are that it's very easy to understand and it feels intuitive. The weaknesses, the navigation bar at the top is small, the feedback from clickable items is not there. The call to action buttons are located too far at the bottom of the page. As you can see here, we do what we said at the beginning. We have that feedback at the top that could be a little bit more distinct once you hover over it. Everything else, like right here, it has a little bit of feedback, which is good, that's fine. But as you can see, the titles and everything here, there are some pictures in this section that are clickable, such as this one right here. There's no feedback, but the mouse does change to a pointer, but it needs to be something else, perhaps if the picture itself lit up or stood out or something like that. These buttons right here do well, they do good. And all the rest of navigation is pretty simple, pretty straightforward once you get past that initial top part. And the call to action buttons such as like sign up, or book now, powered by EB-Fresh, all these down here, as you can see, a little bit too far at the bottom, and most people would not scroll down that far to actually get to the contact policies and everything like that. The home page. Homepage strengths is that it's organized, has good artistic grammar, it's intuitive, very easy to understand, good button placement, there are no distractions, no pop-up ads or random ads. Weaknesses is that one section is full of noise and it's too cluttered. This section right here is the section that feels cluttered. It's a little unorganized compared to how the rest of the home page is. It has that nice CSS style and it keeps on going right here all the way down to the bottom. However, this one section right here, when it comes to when they're talking about all of the sponsors they have and the magazines they've been in, bestsellers, it's a little cluttered and it doesn't really fit the overall organization. As you can see here, there's some noise here and it just looks like it's a lot happening on the screen, and this is actually clickable, but you can miss it because your mouse, it does change once the mouse goes over it, but it is pretty much missable. You can miss it. And this clickable item up here, I believe, is a video, but again, it needs to have some type of feedback indicating that you can click on it. And the structure of this, or the layout of the page itself, this should be moved toward the bottom. I feel that once you land on the site, it should be up here. It says welcome, then you have a link to go to our story. Then it should be skin farming down there. Then farm fresh, raw skincare. Then at the bottom should be all of this stuff right here. Because this right here isn't really about the company, it's just things they have done. They've been in some magazines and have some PR stuff there. But this section right here, oh, another item that's clickable. But this section should be more at the bottom, because when someone lands on the page, it is not clear that this is a spa. Again, that this title needs to have better contrast, because it can easily bleed into the back and you would not know that it is a farm to skin spa. The first impression is actually that it looks kind of like a healthy restaurant or some type of healthy recipes and things like that. Homepage suggestions. Better define each section, contrast the colors for the headings of the articles, feedback for the buttons and links that are clickable. About/Our Story page. The strengths are, it provides information about the owner, Has sublinks in the drop-down menu to other information about the company. Weaknesses. This specific page, information provided is more about the owner instead of the company, and it only has pictures of the owner. Suggestions. Compile all of the information from the sublink pages to this page. Incorporate more photos of the spa location and less of the owner. There's a lot of information in these sublinks right here that we'll go through that could easily just be placed on this page. The garden tour page. Strengths. There is a gallery that has pictures of the spa. Weaknesses. The information on the page does not match the title. The picture gallery is located at the bottom of the page and not easily seen. The photo gallery should be placed at the top of the page because it clearly says the garden tour page, and people would expect to see pictures right off the bat to see what the spa looks like. The information provided should be deleted and added to the main about or our story page. Basically, this entire page could be deleted and just add this information to the about page. It would be more intuitive for the users, and it is also much more usable. Like, the usability would be a lot better, so there would be less clicking going on, and the information that consumers or users would expect to find on the about page is on the next tab over, as opposed to being on the main one it should be on. Meet the skincare chef page. The strengths are that it has nice pictures of the owner / skincare chef, because that is the same person. The weaknesses, no information about the skincare chef or owner. Suggestions, delete the page, it is not needed. Add the information to the main about page. Here's the Meet the Skincare Chef page. It's under the main about tab in the drop down menu right there. And this is it. It says her skin, her passion. Then it says book your stay. There's literally one sentence about the skincare chef, and then there is a gallimaufry of pictures, which is okay because she has very nice skin, which is part of the advertising for the company. They do have great products to make your skin look beautiful. However, this is giving us no information about the skincare chef. There's more information about her on other pages. So the best way to improve this page, along with others, is to take these pictures, delete some of them, but add all this information to the about page, or just compile them together, because all these links right here are not necessary. This one, and this one all can be combined into this one page and have everything flow a lot better. Frequently asked questions page. The strengths of this page is that the information on this page is very useful. The page is organized and easy to follow. The content matches the title of the page very well. Weaknesses, poor artistic grammar, specifically with sectioning and contrasting, and there is nothing but text on this page. Suggestions, organize the page into sections. Use artistic grammar to contrast the section. Right off the bat, it gives you the store hours, which is very important, and the information is very good, but as you can see, the page here is pretty bland for the most part, and it would be nice just to break up the page with some colors. And again, these headings right here, or these questions, should definitely be a different font or bigger, or have a different color to stand out so you can actually see the questions better and easier. So when a user is pretty much skimming or just scanning the page, they won't have to stop and read every little thing. Just have some separations here so you can at least see the questions better. I believe that would definitely improve this page. Garden Services Book Now page. The strengths of this page is that it is very well organized and easy to understand, like most of the site is. Information matches the title. It has cross-reference links to related pages. The weaknesses, or the one big weakness, is that there's no contrast between sections or headings. There's a similar theme happening here with all the pages on this site. Suggestions. Add pictures to represent each service, right? That'd be really nice. Use contrasting colors to separate sections and headings. Here's the Garden Services main page right here. And as you can see, this is it. You go to Garden Services, the very first thing you see is book your appointment. And considering that the headings down here, or the clickable items, don't stand out that much, it's very easy to miss that these are actual links to go to different things. In fact, all these little links right here are the exact same that's in the drop-down pack right here, or in the drop-down menu right here. So this is the main page, but if you click on these, it goes to veggie facials and all this stuff, and the rest of the subpages in this category. Now all the pages are basically the same. You see all of the packages here on the left. Again, there's no separation, but at least the headings are much better on this page. You can see them very well. You can see the what types of facials they have, and what they pretty much do, how long they are, and the price. Good information, but it could be arranged in a way where it's easier to understand and sectioned off. And again, it could benefit from content such as pictures and or a little video of someone getting a facial, just to add a little bit more excitement on this page. And this is the same for all of these pages in this drop down menu here. You have veggie spa packages, the exact same, veggie nails, so on and so forth. So all of these can benefit from the same thing. Section it off with more contrast in the sections here, and or add pictures or videos to have something visual for users to look at. The garden parties page. The strengths of this page are the content matches the title of the page, the layout is well organized and easy to follow. There is a button to download a spreadsheet for guest information. Weaknesses, the headings for each section do not stand out. Garden parties page, suggestions. Use contrast and colors so the headings will stand out for each section. Just like all the other pages, it's just pretty bland once you get into the website. There are pretty pictures at the beginning and on the about page. After that, it's just nothing but text, and the text is just black text against a white background, so it looks like you're just reading pages over and over again. Upcoming events page. Strengths are great place to see what is happening with the company, provides information about vendor fees if you want to hire the company to be a vendor. Weaknesses, the content on this page is out of date by 6 months. Easy suggestions to improve this page, keep the events up to date and relevant to the current season. That's all. Gift card page. Strengths are content on the page matches the title, the layout is well organized and easy to understand, and there are really no weaknesses on this page. Garden products page. The strengths of this page is that the content matches the title, the layout is easy to understand, there is a secondary horizontal menu that provides links to different kinds of products that are sold. The weaknesses. The feel of this page is bland and could use contrast to make the section stand out more. Suggestions for this page. The horizontal menu could change to a vertical menu and place on the left. Needs contrast to separate headings and sections. And this is the same for all of the sublinks in the drop-down. Every single page looks the same. Here is the secondary horizontal menu, which easily could be moved to the left side here on the left to be a vertical menu, because it kind of conflicts with the main menu across the top. Then it doesn't stand out at all, and there is very little feedback. It does change to a lighter color, but when you change, it needs to stand out more so the user knows that they are about to click on a button as opposed to just having titles on the page. If this was over here, it'll be better, well organized. The feedback for the products are okay. Some of them do this and others don't, so it could use some consistency. And that is the same for all of these other ones in this category here, or in this drop-down menu. All of these sublinks do exactly the same and all could benefit from the exact same improvements. Usability test. The usability test is based on the methodologies outlined by Krug 2005. Test determines how users will complete the 3 primary tasks of the website. Task 1, educate customers on what farm to skin means. Task 2, inform customers on the types of spa packages that we offer. And Task 3, provide product information. The user was able to complete Task 2 and 3 very easily. Task 1 took longer to complete because the home page made her confused. As you can see here in the results, it took almost twice as long to find out information about the company because the home page is confusing. And once they got on the About page, there really wasn't that much information. They had to click through every single tab to get information that could have just been placed on one page. Task 2 and 3 was easy. It was very easy to buy a product, and it was very easy to book spa services. The website is designed very well for those 2 tasks when it comes to buying products and booking services, as well as provide product information. Competitor analysis. The main competitor of eWeFresh is Aviary Beauty. That website is very well organized, it's very intuitive, and has better artistic grammar. Let's take a look. This is Aviary Beauty website, and they are the main competitor of eWeFresh. Just looking at a quick glance, the home page is much more organized and the sections are sectioned off very well. You notice all of their PR stuff is located at the bottom of the page. The buttons have great feedback, and you don't have to scroll down too far to see all the other links at the bottom. Nothing is there. There's a good indicator to let you know that you're coming up from the bottom. That's it. They have dividers between the sections and the colors itself. match very well. It's like very nice in contrast. It's not too busy, nothing looks cluttered, and it is very nice. Test results recommendation. The biggest thing to improve the usability test for task 1 is to improve the homepage layout. Here's a proposed idea for the new homepage. This is just a general mock-up, but as you can see, the sections are sectioned off by color, meaning that it's not just all bleeding into one another. You can clearly see that the headings for each section are now in yellow, so they stand out a lot more, as well as there are pictures and or videos on the side of each section, and all the information could just easily be read down the middle. This is much more organized, and the user could find this easier to understand. Improving the homepage will definitely improve task 1, which is provide information about the company. This would be more organized, and the users will know exactly where to go and can get great information about the company. Future testing recommendations. Test more than one user on task 1 after the homepage is redesigned. Test once bi-weekly and after any change. Findability. The keywords that pop up all the time on all the pages are organic, farm fresh, spa, farm spa, and natural spa. The SEO. It is very well indexed and pops up almost immediately. Over here on Google, if I type in organic spa Atlanta, eRefresh is the first one that pops up, which lets us know that it is indexed very well. Even if you put farm fresh spa, type that into Google, eRefresh is right here on the main page. It's a few things down, but it's right there. And last but not least, if you put organic natural spa Atlanta, it pops up right here. So the SEO is very well on the website. Overall suggestions for improvement. Redesign the homepage. Use better contrast with the title. Make the header menu stand out. Make it bigger. Change the pictures. Use less farm vegetable pics and use more pics of the spa and products. Change the title of the skin farm section on the homepage to skincare farming. That's because in the usability tests, one of the reasons that the user was confused about the website, they were under the first impression was that this was a healthy eating smoothie place or food place because you're seeing carrots and everything. Then you scroll down to skin farming, and this was alarming to the user. They didn't know exactly what this meant. There was even an impression said that, are they farming skin? But changing this to skincare farming could definitely alleviate some of that mystery about what that means. You have farm fresh, but again, as you can see, there's lots of farm pictures here, and it should be more pictures of the spa because it looks like this woman, she has her own garden in the back and she makes healthy food and all this stuff like that. Eliminate most of the pages under the About tab and combine information on one page. Change some of the pictures from seeing a farm to more pictures of the spa. These are the overall suggestions for improvement on the site because the site does perform its primary task well, all except task number 1, which is providing information. These changes right here, along with the ones mentioned from each page earlier, would definitely increase the usability, findability, and overall experience of this website to the users. Okay, that is my presentation, and thank you very much. I'm Stephen Holliday, and this is my eRefresh website plan.